Hi, my name is Jennifer Clark and welcome to the Zen or Mobile Yoga YouTube channel. My good Army wife friend and fellow busy mom has asked if I could put together a sequence for runners, just a quick 5-minute fix, that's what we're calling it. And I'm going to go over what I personally do actually before I go for a run. Although I do practice longer yoga sequences in between, right beforehand, I do just do a quick stretch and I don't even pull out my yoga mat. In fact, if I'm honest, you'll usually find me doing this in my kitchen, my living room, using the dining room table, the chairs, walls, counters, whatever you can. So I'm going to show you that today. I think it will be really helpful for you, whether you're busy or not, whether you run 14-minute miles like I personally do. Lace up your favorite running shoes and let's get started. So as you can see, I've pulled out a chair, and remember you can do this using a counter, a wall. You can have your running shoes on already or off, that part doesn't matter. I'm going to use the chair, and what I always start off with is a standing down dog. So putting your hands on the wall or the chair or the counter, you're gonna walk the legs back, and you're gonna shift your hips as far back over the heels as you can. Try to line that up. And this is gonna lengthen the spine and also lengthen the hamstrings. So go ahead and push the hands forward as you shift the hips back. And don't forget, we want to take some good breaths here. Remember that the best stretch you're going to get is by using the breath together with the stretching. That way we're bringing oxygen to the muscles. We're stretching from the middle of the muscle, so the belly of the muscle, which is what we want to train the muscles to lengthen. Take one more breath here. And then slowly bend the knees to lift yourself up. Walk forward. The next thing I do is a quad stretch. So starting with grabbing the right ankle with your right hand, we're going to bring the heel up to the butt. Now, even as we're doing this, we want to keep the knees close together. Take 3 good breaths here. You should feel a stretch in the whole upper part of the leg if it needs it. You can push the hips forward just a little bit. Shoulder blades drawn together and down towards the tailbone. Next exhalation, go ahead and release. Nice and slow. Do the other side. So grab the left ankle with the left hand. Bring the heel towards the butt. Shoulders are away from the ears. And then go ahead and exhale and release. Bring the right leg back. We're going to start by just curling the toes. So pressing on the ball mound of the foot and giving the toes a stretch. And then from there, we're going to push the heel down, and you should feel a nice stretch in the calf muscle. Take a couple of breaths here. Keep the knee bent at first. And we're going to do a quick twist here too. Remember, chest is lifted. And then on your next exhalation, we're going to go ahead and just twist and look over the left shoulder. Keep the left knee bent. Take a couple of breaths here, because you do want to warm up the hips, you do want to warm up those lower back muscles. I don't know about you, but my shoulder blades, have a tendency to get sore, so we want to start to warm up the upper body. Go ahead and exhale and come back to center. Bring the right leg back. Let's do the other side. So start with bending the toes of the left foot. There's other ways to do this, of course, but we're doing just our quick fix today. And then press the heel down. You should feel a stretch in the calf muscle. Take a couple of breaths here. And then go ahead and keep the left hand where it is, and then twist open. You can bring the right hand to the waist and look over that right shoulder. Take another breath here. Good. To get to the IT band, usually I take my right foot, cross it over the left, and keeping the back nice and straight, we're just going to shift the hips back. you'll probably immediately start to feel a stretch in the outside of the left leg. Again, using that support, the counter, a chair. Take a couple of breaths here. Try to keep all four corners of both feet onto the floor. Go ahead and come back up. Do the other side, left foot over the right. Inhale. Exhale, shift the hips back. Again, you should feel it pretty much right away. At least for me, I do. My IT band is usually pretty tight. Go ahead and take one more breath in. Exhale out. And then slowly come back up. Good. We're going to move on over to the chair, do some pigeon stretching, which is really important for runners. It gets deep into the piriformis muscle, which tends to get short and tight if you run or do a lot of walking as well. So bring the right ankle to the left knee. You want to make sure that the ankle is not under or behind the knee. You want it to be out. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Keep this right foot active. And as you exhale, you can begin to hinge forward from the hip creases. Keep the spine nice and long, as if somebody's pulling a string out of the top of your head. If you don't go forward that much, if you feel a pretty good stretch right here, then just breathe through it right here. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. And then release to do the other side. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. You'll know when to stop. You don't want to overstretch. Your body will tell you. You just need to listen. One more time. Breathe in. And exhale. Good. Come back up. Undo the legs. And we're just going to do one last thing. Go ahead and inhale. Reach the arms up. Grab the left wrist. Lean to the right. Feeling a stretch down the arm, side of the body, and into that left hip. Inhale back to center. Grab the right wrist. Lean to the left as you exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring the arms down and enjoy your run. Namaste.